What it do, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to watch 5 more videos you're banned from watching. Hopefully they're not scary or some crazy shit like that. If you guys want to check out the original video, the link is in the description down below. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Fuck, I was so about to say Twisms. God dang, you guys, you know the word. God dang it.
Number 5. Owen Hart's death tape. Owen Hart was a Canadian professional wrestler who worked for several companies such as World Championship Wrestling and the World Wrestling Federation. During his final years with the WWF, he played a character known as the Blue Blazer. The gimmick was of a comedic superhero. Due to the gimmick, the WWF thought that he should have a special entrance where he enters the ring by being lowered from above by a harness. He had done this stunt a few times in the past. On May 23rd, 1999, during a pay-per-view event called Over the Edge, Owen Hart was planned to do the stunt again. This time for the stunt, he was supposed to be dropped towards the ring, but then act as if he was tangled, then release his safety harness and fall flat on his face to add comedic effect. In order to pull this off, the harness had a quick release mechanism. He was booked in a match against the Godfather. As he was being lowered to the ring at the start of his entrance, he accidentally triggered the quick release and fell more than 70 feet, landing chest first on the ring ropes, which propelled him into the ring. Several paramedics rushed over and performed CPR. Many fans thought it was part of the show. The cameras were rolling and caught the fall on tape, but it was not broadcasted as a show was being pre-recorded. Owen was taken to hospital and doctors tried to revive him many times, but they couldn't bring him back to life. He died from his injuries. Many believe that he died in the ring. His cause of death was internal bleeding from blunt force trauma. Controversy surrounds his death as the WWF decided that the show must go on and continued with the event after the accident. Many believe that they shouldn't have continued with the event. A tribute show was dedicated to him the day after he died. It was a special live episode of WWF Raw is War called Raw is Owen. The WWE own the recording of Owen Hart's death and have no plans to release it to the public. Number 4.
Damn.
CIA interrogation tapes. These tapes were made by the CIA. They are interrogations of Al-Qaeda suspects Abu Zubaydah and Abdi al-Rahim al-Nashiri. They were conducted in 2002 at a CIA black site prison in Thailand. 90 tapes were made of Abu and 2 tapes were made of Abdi. In 12 of the tapes, the CIA used what they like to call enhanced interrogation techniques, aka torture. There were tapes of waterboarding, locking Abu in a box and putting insects in it, putting Abu on a liquid-only diet, making him stand naked for several hours, and water dousing. During the waterboarding, Abu started to go into convulsions and began to vomit and became unresponsive. In 2005, the CIA destroyed all the tapes. It became public that they destroyed them in 2007. They claimed that they destroyed them because if they were to ever get leaked, then the CIA employees' identities would be compromised. The Obama administration revealed that the CIA has destroyed all 92 videotapes that contained hundreds of hours of the interrogations. They have not been seen by anyone other than a few CIA officials. There have been many requests for the tapes during investigations and by lawyers. The 9/11 Commission requested to see the tapes relating to a case they had on Abu, but the CIA didn't allow them to view them. Number 3. Brandon Lee's death video. Brandon Lee was an American actor and martial artist. He was also the son of Bruce Lee. While filming a scene for his last movie, The Crow, he was accidentally shot to death. On March 31st, 1993, he was killed at a filming studio in Wilmington, North Carolina.
See, man, I love The Crow, dude, man. Brandon Lee was a really good actor. He made really good movies, man. That's really freaking tragic the way he died, dude.
At the age of 28 after being accidentally shot on the set of The Crow. During a scene in the movie, Lee's character walks into his apartment and discovers his fiancée being beaten and raped by thugs. He then gets shot with a .44 Magnum revolver. When they used the gun in previous scenes, they used dummy cartridges but loaded them with real bullets, but they had their gunpowder removed so the bullets wouldn't shoot out. One of the real bullets got stuck in the gun, but they didn't know. They then loaded the gun with a blank round which contains gunpowder, so it simulates shooting but no bullets come out of the gun. but as there was a bullet stuck in there, it did. The bullet hit Lee's abdomen and mortally wounded him. He was rushed into hospital and underwent 6 hours of surgery. All attempts to save him were unsuccessful and Lee was pronounced dead. The shooting was ruled as an accident. The video footage of his death was used as evidence in an investigation and was later destroyed as part of a lawsuit settlement. Number 2. Sandy Hook surveillance video. On December 14, 2012, in Newtown, Connecticut, 20-year-old Adam Lanza fatally shot 12 children and 6 adult staff members at the Sandy Hook Elementary School. He then committed suicide. The incident was the deadliest mass shooting at a school in US history. It was also the second deadliest mass shooting by a single person in US history. Just before 9:30 AM, Adam shot and killed his mother. He then drove to Sandy Hook Elementary School equipped with his mother's Bushmaster rifle. He shot his way through the glass panels.
Fucking kids, man. Really? Man, see, there's some evil in the world, dude, but I can't even comprehend the type of sack of shit who would just murder a bunch of innocent kids. Oh, I hope he is rotting in the deepest depths of hell. Just constant fire, brimstone, whatever other stuff that's unpleasurable. Just, ooh.
Next to the locked front entrance doors of the school. He then made his way into the school and started his killing spree. Just days before the incident, the school improved their security systems. They installed surveillance cameras at the front of the school so they could see who was entering. They also had some cameras placed within the school. The cameras caught Adam entering the school and some parts of the shooting was also caught on tape. However, the police have not yet released the footage to be publicly viewed. The police haven't even released any images of Adam near the school or approaching it. This has led to many conspiracy theories to appear. People believe it was a false flag attack by the US to be able to push through new gun control legislation. Others believe it was a hoax done by the US government. During the attack, people
Meet Sandy Hook shooting victim. Wake up, they are playing your emotions like a dead fiddle. What the fuck? Barack Obama poses for a photo with children prior to speaking at the memorial service for the victims of Sandy Hook shooting. Obama can now raise the dead. Awesome.
have reported that they heard more than one shooter. Also, the media made several mistakes when talking about the case, such as the description of Adam and how he entered the school. SWAT police officers were seen fleeing from the scene, which has made people wonder why they were fleeing. Also, Adam has been described as an expert in the area of high-powered weapons, military tactics, and assassination, which has made people question how a 20-year-old could pull it off alone. People believe that the incident looks similar to trained death squad killings. Number 1. Columbine basement tapes. The Columbine High School massacre happened on April 20th, 1999 at the Columbine High School in Columbine, Colorado. Two senior students by the name of Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold murdered a total of 12 students and one teacher and then committed suicide. A week before they done the shooting, they made several home movies of themselves. There are 5 videotapes in total, nicknamed the Basement Tapes. In October 2003, one 15-minute long tape was released to the public. The footage was of Eric and Dylan at a shooting range. Also released was a film project they did for school called Hitmen for Hire. It's been assumed by many that these are 2 of the 5 tapes. It's unknown what is on the other tapes. The tapes were locked in a vault by the families of the victims. In 2006, a judge granted permission for the tapes to be made public, but the owner of the tapes refused. The tapes were then destroyed in 2011. There have been leaks of audio from the tapes on the internet, but it's unknown whether it is real or not.
Damn, man, dude, that's fucked up, man. And it's really sad that, you know, a lot of people in general, they go to these extremes, you know, to cure being bullied by the people around them, be it co-workers or, you know, students, usually in school. I had the shit bullied out of me when I was a kid, man. You know, like the one, and you know it's crazy because they always tell you, oh man, tell a teacher, ask them to stop, be real nice, man. You know, a lot of people probably won't like what I'm about to say, man, but it's the real, it's the truth. The only thing I've ever seen work on bullies, man, is kicking the shit out of them. It's the only thing that I've ever seen work. A lot of people are like, oh man, well, bullies are big and they're scary, you know, and they might beat me up. It's a very little known truth. Bullies don't want to fight. Bullies usually can't fight. They usually are really bad at it because they've never had to before. They've been relying on intimidation and it's been working for them for so long. When they get punched in the face, they won't know what the hell to do. At least from my experience, at least, you know. But I mean, if the person's real big, you're real small, you know, you're scared of him, hit him in the kneecap with a pipe wrench, you know, break his leg. He'll better shut the fuck up then. I see a lot of these videos on the internet of people who probably never dealt with bullying, you know, or if they did, they just moved schools or something and, you know, cured it that way. These people are like, oh man, no, you gotta talk to them. You know, tell the teacher, tell the principal, which in my case only got you bullied worse and by more people because, you know, once you start telling and, you know, it's grossly apparent that you don't want to fight, and anyone who's ever went to public school or any real bad schools like me, you know that the minute people figure out that you don't want to fight or you're scared of fighting, that's when you get beat up and bullied the most. You know, so, you know, my advice would be learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Very, very quick learning curve. You know, a lot of the other martial arts take like, you know, years to master the punch-ins and the, you know, the takedowns and all that good stuff. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you learn how to apply a good rear naked choke and an arm bar probably within a week or two, you know, and which are both non-lethal moves, not to be confused with the shit that the police are doing to people, you know, when they choke them out and kill them. But you know, man, you put somebody in an arm bar, you know, break his arm if you want to, he's going to leave you alone after that. He's probably going to be your best friend. You know, again, but this is from my own personal experience, man. I've lived in really bad neighborhoods basically all my freaking life, you know, and I was picked on a lot. And the only thing that ever stopped it, I tried everything, telling teachers, you know, fucking principals, talking to the person, you know, I tried running, hiding, you know, giving them stuff. The only thing that ever made it stop was fighting back, you know. There's no reason to resort to taking lives, you know what I mean? You know, like I said, just get that pipe wrench, you know, go up to the dude all nice and calm. Hey, man, you know, I hear we got a problem. Bah! Real severe surprising. Take out the dude's kneecap. He'll leave you alone. People will think you're crazy. Never mess with you again. But, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. As always, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twisms. Make sure to check out my prank channel. I'm uploading 2 brand new pranks every single week, as this one you see on the left. Click the annotation if you want to watch that, or look in the description where I'll leave a link for the people who are on phones. And as always, BlastphamousHD.